I bought the Apple Vision Pro early, and it's sitting behind me right now. I have not touched it yet, but I'm very excited because I have wanted to try this product since the first day it came out. And here it is. Okay, I have a confession. This is a fake Apple Vision Pro, but it is fascinating because it not only has actual cameras and sensors on it, it has a full augmented reality mode, and it even runs a fake Vision OS software. And because Apple's official one isn't out yet, this is the best that we have. So I want to start off by tearing the screen protector, which was pretty satisfying, but Apple's real version probably won't have any plastic. Okay, so let's actually take a closer look at the design. It strangely looks quite close. It's, a few things off, like the cameras on the front, but the side and the overall design aesthetic is actually somewhat close. I'm noticing the headband completely different. Apple's not only doesn't have a top strap built in, but it's not the same, like, staggered material that Apple using. I mean, this feels pretty much exactly what a Quest is. I wonder how comfortable this is gonna be. And then on the inside, we've got some lenses right here. It almost looks like they're pancake lenses, which are somewhat high quality, and I wonder what the displays will look like on this. Wow, even on the bottom, they took the time to get all of the individually milled holes. Now, this is plastic. It's not real aluminum, and the front is also plastic. It's not glass. That's because I paid $500 for this fake Apple Vision Pro. And now, it's time to see if that $500 was actually worth it. Wait, what is this box? This apparently comes with it, and oh, so this is how you control it. This is the Vision Pro joystick. So wait, what do you plug this into then? Does it plug into the headset? Oh, wait. Wait, it's a singular joystick. Okay. Oh, that did the trick. Yes, sir. Okay, apparently this was not charged enough when it came out of the box, but lucky for us, I partnered up with Ugreen, who sponsored today's video. This is Ugreen's brand new Nexode Pro 100 watt charger, and it is by far the smallest and most powerful charger I think I've ever touched. With just a single USB-C port on here, it can output a dedicated 100 watts of power, which means that on a device like the 14-inch MacBook Pro, you can go from 0 to 86% in just 60 minutes. Or if you want to charge 3 separate devices at the same time, I can put my MacBook, iPad, and iPhone in here, and they will all share 100 watts while still charging ridiculously quick. And again, you're charging all of these devices with something that fits in the palm of your hand. It's about the same size as Ugreen's 65 watt Nexode charger, or look at the 100 watt version of this charger from last year. It's gotten this much smaller while outputting the same amount of power, thanks to new AirPyra as well as Scanfinity tech. Or if you want even more power, Ugreen also has a new Nexode Pro 160 watt charger, including 3 dedicated USB-C ports. So these are the chargers that I trust for my devices, and right now when you head over the link down below in the description, you can save 15% until December 31st on the Nexode Pro 100 watt charger. Thanks to Ugreen for sponsoring, and let's get back to it. Okay, so we are in fake Vision OS now, and I gotta tell you, I think this is Apple's official image from their developer site. Now, everything is in not English. I'm gonna see if we can change that. Okay, so I set it to English. Let's just take a look in the settings app. We've got Wi-Fi, which we can turn on if we'd like to. Not exactly sure if we're comfortable with that. To scroll, you hit down. We've got some options under device, such as the display. We can adjust the brightness. We can even connect it to a different display. We can turn on notifications from third-party apps that we install. And there's even a battery section, which says that we are at 80% and has sort of a version of Apple's battery app in here, which is kind of nice. Oh, I can move the window around? That's kind of sick, and it actually stays in place, just like Vision OS. This is, for $500, this is one of the better fakes I've seen. I mean, somebody actually took the time to recreate this in a version of Android. Okay, I want to go home. If we hit X, wow, and then we're back on the home screen. Okay, so let's see what the cameras on our Apple Vision Pro look like. Apple's described these to be game-changing, emotional. Currently, the only emotion I feel is maybe a little bit of sadness because the quality is exactly, I feel like we might be hitting 1080i if we remember what that was, but it's not exactly my favorite quality, although I can actually read my watch, which is kind of impressive. It says it's 73 degrees out here in beautiful Los Angeles, California. Okay, let's test the photo out on here. I'm going to take a nice little photo of my friend right here. Okay, smile, buddy. 3, 2, 1. Wow. What an amazing photo. Let's go check it out in the Photos app. Okay, so let's take a look at this photo. It's, it's not great. It actually looks worse processed after the fact than it looks when I actually took the photo. Oh, so there's a couple of other panoramas which they say you can expand. Whoa. This is crazy. It's a whole... I mean, the resolution goes down a lot when you look up or down, but it goes all the way around you. Okay, let's reduce it. Let's go to another panorama. Wow. That's pretty. It's like a little volcano. Wish I could dive in. Oh no. I will say, this is compelling as a concept, and Apple's actually talked about how their panoramas will be built in. It looks obviously a lot better and more immersive than this, but I mean, for a gimmick, it's pretty good, and it sort of gives you a sense of what would be to come if it was actually high resolution. I should mention, I've used the screens now for a couple of minutes, and they're not great. I mean, there's not a second of me that had any doubt that I was immersed in something in virtual reality. And are there marks on my face? Is it like red from the pressure? I've definitely seen better days. I look a little bit mad scientist vibe. But guys, that's just the start of Apple Vision Pro. Let's hop back in and see the rest of the software. You know what? I'm kind of tired of sitting in this living room. It feels a little bit too like home. Let's check out the environment section, which Apple also has built in. And I will say, I'm kind of amazed at the quality of this interface. I mean, the little arrow right here looks almost one-to-one with Control Center, albeit with almost none of the blur. What is this mode? The goggles? Whoa. This is the augmented reality promise of Vision Pro. Now, I don't usually get ill, but there is something about this mode that is uncanny. Let's turn off the AR mode, because that is not it. Yeah, okay, the VR feels much better. Okay, I want to go to a lobby. A nice lobby. I think this is also from Xcode. I think that they just ripped these scenes from Apple's software. It's a pretty clear looking environment. I mean, the screens aren't great, but I can go to a kitchen as well. So this is during the daytime. This is kind of like where we are right now, very similar. We can go to kitchen evening. Yeah, I've 100% seen these in Xcode. You just can't walk around, but the environments are here. So let's stay right where we're at. Let's take a look at one more thing. Let's go to the internet. I think this could be a big potential for Apple's Vision Pro, you know, just sitting back, chilling, and browsing the internet. They call it Safari Reality. Now, I need to connect to the internet, so let's do that super fast. Okay, now that we're connected to Wi-Fi, we've got some bookmarks in Nibiru. We've got Baidu. We've got Bilibili. You know, some obviously OG classics. I'd like to personally go to my favorite website, youtube.com. And YouTube does actually load. This is somewhat impressive. All right, I'm going to try to check out a video from my favorite YouTuber, although the loading speed is really bad. I do hear the fans in this turning on, which I don't love because I feel like there is a high risk for fire. At the same time, this is vaguely usable in a way that I would never do, and I don't think anyone should.
Out here in Australia, I flew across the world to do an early drop test of the iPhone.
Is this spatial audio? That sounded like really bad, but it actually has a speaker on it that works? Whoa.
It's comeback season.
Oh, that's a crazy touch. When you full screen a YouTube video, it actually dims the background.
Apple just dropped some new products.
Whoa. Okay, so just like Apple's Vision Pro, it dims the background, and it allows you to actually focus on this in a way that it's not bad, really. Like the vision fakeness, this is actually one of the more well built out parts of the software. You can even make it bigger, you can speed it up, you can stretch it. Wow, just like the Vision Pro. In real time, you can make it like 100 inches. That's actually pretty impressive. This is going to be somewhat similar to what it feels like, and I have to say, the idea of being on an airplane and looking at this large, this could be cool. It's a little big, but I think it could be cool. Okay, last thing, we've got some apps in here as well. We've got some VR stuff. You know, you've got your folder for checking out files, which you can actually store pictures and videos, including some of the stuff we recorded today. It's all in here. And I do appreciate the attention to detail, again, with being able to move the window. It just follows your vision around. And it does stay in place very well. Like I look over here and then, you know, it's back in this direction. I have to say, I'm impressed for what this product actually is. I mean, no one should actually get this, but man, does it make me excited for the real thing. I mean, even just holding the design in my hand and sort of seeing a version of this with myself, I think the industrial design language that Apple used, it is going to feel incredibly premium. I mean, even the speaker grills at the top, like there's a few details on here that got me looking forward to this. If this is even 1/100th of the experience of Apple's Vision Pro, I think it could be good. I'm very excited for this product. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like down below, share this with somebody else, and let me know what you think of the fake Vision Pro plus joystick down below. I would say I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.